The digital revolution has brought unprecedented change to nearly every aspect of human life, including the political landscape. In this new era, technology plays a crucial role in shaping the future of democracy, influencing how citizens engage, how elections are conducted, and how information is shared. The technological world offers immense potential for enhancing democratic processes, but it also presents unique challenges that must be addressed to preserve the integrity, fairness, and inclusivity of democratic institutions. As we move deeper into the digital age, understanding how technology impacts democracy is essential to ensuring that it remains vibrant and resilient. One of the most significant ways technology has influenced democracy is by transforming how people participate in the political process. Social media platforms, online forums, and digital petitions have opened up new channels for citizens to express their views, organize movements, and hold governments accountable. These tools have democratized access to information and made it easier for grassroots activism to gain momentum. Movements like the Arab Spring, Occupy Wall Street, and Black Lives Matter demonstrated the power of social media in mobilizing mass participation, fostering global solidarity, and demanding change. However, the digital age also brings significant challenges to democratic engagement. While social media platforms enable rapid communication, they can also contribute to polarization, spreading misinformation, and amplifying echo chambers, where people are only exposed to viewpoints that reinforce their beliefs. This digital fragmentation makes it harder to find common ground, as communities become siloed into like-minded groups that rarely interact with opposing perspectives. Addressing this challenge requires a concerted effort to promote media literacy, encourage critical thinking, and foster platforms that prioritize accurate information and constructive dialogue. The rise of artificial intelligence, AI, and big data analytics has added another layer of complexity to the democratic landscape. Political campaigns now rely heavily on data-driven strategies to target specific demographics, tailoring messages to individuals based on their online behavior, interests, and past interactions. This micro-targeting can be a double-edged sword. While it allows for more personalized and relevant communication, it also raises concerns about manipulation, privacy, and transparency. The use of algorithms to predict and influence voting behavior can undermine trust in democratic institutions, particularly if such tools are used without ethical oversight or accountability. Ensuring transparency in how data is collected, used, and analyzed is crucial to maintaining public trust in the democratic process. In this technological world, elections themselves are evolving. Many countries have experimented with digital voting systems to make elections more accessible and efficient. The COVID-19 pandemic accelerated the adoption of remote voting options, such as mail-in ballots and online voting, demonstrating the importance of flexibility in electoral processes. Digital voting can potentially increase voter turnout, reduce costs, and streamline vote counting. However, it also introduces new risks, including cybersecurity threats, hacking, and concerns about the reliability of electronic systems. Building robust and secure digital voting infrastructures is essential to ensure that technology enhances, rather than undermines, the legitimacy of democratic elections. Moreover, the dominance of tech giants in the public sphere poses significant challenges for democracy. Companies like Google, Facebook, and Twitter wield immense power over what information is seen, shared, and prioritized. Their algorithms determine the content that reaches billions of people, influencing public discourse and, by extension, political opinions. The concentration of power in a few private corporations raises questions about the role of these platforms as gatekeepers of information, and the lack of accountability when their systems fail to curb misinformation, hate speech, or election interference. Regulating tech companies to promote transparency, fairness, and competition is a key challenge that democracies must address to maintain a healthy information ecosystem. Beyond social media and AI, other emerging technologies also have implications for the future of democracy. Blockchain, for example, is often touted as a technology that could increase transparency and security in voting systems. By creating tamper-proof records, blockchain could ensure the integrity of votes and enhance public trust in electoral outcomes. However, the technology is still in its infancy, and there are significant challenges to overcome, including scalability, accessibility, and the complexity of implementation. If harnessed correctly, blockchain could play a role in modernizing democratic processes and reducing the risk of electoral fraud. The advent of deepfake technology is another pressing concern. AI-generated videos and audio clips that convincingly replicate real people can be used to create false narratives, manipulate public perception, and damage reputations. As deepfakes become more sophisticated and accessible, the potential for malicious actors to use them to spread misinformation during election campaigns increases. Combating the threat of deepfakes requires a combination of technological solutions, such as AI tools that detect and flag manipulated content, and a strong emphasis on educating the public about the risks of misinformation in the digital age. Technology also has the potential to reshape how governments interact with their citizens. E-governance initiatives, which use digital tools to streamline public services, improve transparency, and facilitate communication between governments and citizens, are gaining traction worldwide. These initiatives can make governments more accountable, efficient, and responsive to the needs of the people. Estonia, a pioneer in e-governance, has demonstrated how digital platforms can enhance democratic participation, allowing citizens to vote online, access public records, and interact with government officials with unprecedented ease. However, the widespread adoption of e-governance requires careful consideration of privacy, security, and digital inclusivity to ensure that no one is left behind. One of the most critical challenges in this technological era is ensuring that democracy remains inclusive and accessible to all citizens. The digital divide, the gap between those who have access to digital technologies and those who do not, poses a significant threat to democratic participation. Marginalized communities, low-income individuals, and rural populations are often left out of the digital revolution, limiting their ability to engage in the political process. Bridging the digital divide is essential to ensure that all citizens can benefit from the opportunities technology provides. This involves investing in digital infrastructure, promoting affordable internet access, and providing digital literacy education to empower individuals with the skills needed to navigate the digital world. The global nature of technology adds another layer of complexity to the future of democracy. In an interconnected world, digital trends, innovations, and challenges cross borders, making it difficult for individual nations to address issues like cyber attacks, election interference, and the spread of misinformation on their own. International cooperation and the establishment of global norms are necessary to tackle these challenges effectively. Democracies must work together to create frameworks that promote the responsible use of technology, uphold human rights, and safeguard the democratic process from external threats. In conclusion, the future of democracy in a technological world is both promising and uncertain. Technology has the potential to revitalize democratic participation, enhance transparency, and make governments more responsive to the needs of their citizens. However, it also presents significant risks, from misinformation and manipulation to cybersecurity threats and the erosion of privacy. To navigate this complex landscape, democracies must embrace ethical oversight, regulate the digital realm, promote digital literacy, and foster international cooperation. By doing so, we can harness the power of technology to strengthen democracy and ensure that it remains a force for good in an ever-evolving world.